Hello YouTube. Today we're doing a follow-up video on the PSA AK47 that I put together. Check the description below for a link to the original videos about this gun. One of the issues, if you watch those videos that I talked about, was the trigger reset. It was having some issues resetting after firing. I'm glad to say that through whatever, taking the trigger apart and cleaning it real good, lubing it up good, I polished a little bit of it, whatever changes I made, maybe it was just working it in, I'm not having that issue anymore. I've put about 3 or 4 mags through it yesterday and it didn't have it happen a single time, so I'm pretty well confident that it's over with. Maybe it just needs some breaking in. But here's the gun overall. This is after approximately 600 rounds I've fired through it now. Not a large round count, but pretty good to see what kind of issues it may be or may not be having. Overall condition of it looks pretty good. I mean, it still looks pretty much new on the outside anyway. No, the finish is holding up well. Of course, I haven't been throwing it around or, beating it up or anything. But you can see here, I'm going to take it apart and try to show as best I can the insides of it to show what kind of wear it's getting and to get some look at the trunnions and different things like that. This is the Recoil Assembly, and apologize for the bad focusing. This camera I'm using today is not mine, and it has an autofocus feature. I thought it would work better than it is, but this is the Recoil Assembly. This is the new one that I got after the original one in the gun broke. That was the other issue I had with the gun. But PSA sent me another one, and it's been working fine. Most of the 600 rounds have been fired with that new Recoil Assembly, by the way. Probably about 450 rounds of them have been with that one. Take the rest of the gun apart here. You can see the, still, again, nothing abnormal looking. Some of these views aren't going to be in real good focus, but you can see there's some wear on the rails and the ejector and different things like that. Just places where metal to metal contact are made and you expect wear to be. The hammer there has a little bit of wear on the top, but you expect that because the carrier riding over top of it and everything. And here's the piston and the carrier. I'm sorry, I'm wiping off excess oil from where I just cleaned it. But you can see there's normal wear there. From what I can tell, I'm not real sure what normal wear would be, but there's some wear marks on it. There's some wear there on the body of the carrier, that tube there, and then the piston rod and the piston itself, they're not chrome plated. It's some kind of, it's black nitride or melanite or something, whatever PSA uses on them. And then the bolt has quite a bit of wear on it. Of course, it gets the most movement of all the parts, I guess, and it's got a lot of wear on the bottom there and around the circumference of it pretty much. And I don't know if this is abnormal wear or if this is normal amount of wear after 550 to 600 rounds. You guys that have more experience with AKs, please let me know. I'm not real sure. Gas tube looks fine. The wear that appears to be there is where I had to fit it to the gun. That's not really from using it, so that looks okay. So overall, it's really not too bad, I don't think. Here's trying to get a view of the rear trunnion here to show that it's not having any real peening issues or anything like that from what I can tell. Again, trying to get it to focus here. You can see where it might be hitting it occasionally, but it doesn't look like it's bad or anything. But, you guys that know more about AKs, please let me know if anything looks abnormal. Front trunnion, everything looks fine. No cracks, thankfully. Overall, so far anyway, I'm pretty pleased with this rifle. But if you have any questions, put them in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more. Have a good day.